So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to edit your widgets and change the formatting on there. And in this example we're using the canvas theme, which gives you quite a lot of control over how your widgets look. So on this example website that I'm using here, I have some widgets on the right hand side. As you can see, I've got the newsletter widget, I've also got the tag cloud and the recent comments widget on here. Okay, so if we go back to your WordPress admin panel, so when you're logged in, you should hit the dashboard, and from there you'll need to go down the left hand navigation until you find the canvas theme options. So if you open up that sub menu, and under theme options, if you go to styling and layout and then down to widgets, you'll find the page that will allow you to change all the styling for your widgets. Okay, so in here I can change my background colour if I wanted to for the entire widget. So if I just copy and paste that colour there, that's a grey colour, and save that. Okay, if I go back to that widget, that should now have changed. Okay, so as you can see, that's a pretty awful change. You wouldn't really want to keep that, but you do have control over that. So you'd probably want to find a nice subtle colour that would match the colouring of your website. I'm actually going to delete that. You also have control to put a border around your widget. So as you can see at the moment, I've got a dotted one, and you can actually change that to dashed or solid, so the line styling for your border can be changed. So I'm going to change that from dotted to dashed, and I'm going to make that a little bit thicker, so I'm going to up that to 5 points. So if I save those changes and go back and refresh, you can see what that looks like. So there you go. Again, these examples are pretty awful, but you wouldn't actually use them in real life, but it's a good example to see how this works. Okay, so the widget padding, this is actually going to give you some white space around your border. So if I change that to 0 from 5, you'll see that my border is now basically sitting on my text. So you wouldn't want to have it like this. So you can see that's literally just on top of the text there. So you'd always add a little bit of padding if you're going to have a border. So I will put in a bit of padding back into there. Okay. You have control over the widget title as well, and exactly what font that you'll use on your widget title. So I'm going to change my font back to Dancing Script on here, and I might make it quite a lot bigger. Let's make it 50 and see how that looks. And you can also change the colour here as well. Okay. So if I save those changes, and let's just refresh and see how that looks. There we go. So that's back to Dancing Script, and it's a lot bigger now. And there are quite a few other options that you've got here as well. I mean, you know, you've got the border bottom, so maybe if you don't have the border all the way around, you just want a border at the bottom of your widget, you can do that. You can change the actual text formatting on the widget. So, you know, you've got the font title up here. So this is your actual widget text that you can change here. And you can also do a little bit around, well, this is for a tabs widget. So if you're using a tabs widget, this is where you will have control over the formatting for a tabs widget. In this example, I'm not actually using that. So those controls won't actually do anything. So I hope that's been helpful. This is where you control all of the styling for your widgets. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me, mail@kerrywilliams.net.